What's up, you guys? So today we're going to be making a healthy cheat meal. We're going to make buffalo air fried chicken tenders with a side of fries. What you're gonna need for this recipe is breadcrumbs, egg whites or egg beaters, chicken tenderloins, and the sauce of your choice. The sauce that I'm choosing is sugar-free sauce by G. Hughes and Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce. Also, for the potatoes, you will need at least 1 to 2 russet potatoes. They're gonna be air fried as well. So y'all stay tuned for the recipe and the instructional video. Let's get started. All right, y'all, so what we're gonna do first is weigh our ingredients. If you don't have a kitchen scale, I would definitely advise to invest in one. Walmart has them for like $10. You can probably find some even a little cheaper on Amazon or online, but this is definitely a must. It's a must-have. If you're gonna track macros, if you're gonna diet, do anything in regards to dieting, you need to weigh your food. You need a kitchen scale. So first, we're gonna weigh out the ingredients, which is the breadcrumbs, as well as the egg whites. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. All right, so first things first, y'all. What you're gonna do is press the it's called Z/T on this one. I'm not sure what it's called on other scales, but you press it to basically even everything out. And then what I'm going to do is sit the plates or whatever I'm going to put the ingredients in right on the scale, and then you press it again, right? So just to take a quick look at the ingredients on the breadcrumbs, for every 1/4 cup is 28 grams. It's 100 calories, and then it is, I believe it's 20 grams of carbs. That's what okay, 20 grams of carbs, right? If y'all can't see that, then I'll try to put the I'll try to put a picture of it on the screen. So what I'm gonna do is I got my units set to grams, right? So what I do is just basically fill it up. Now for the breadcrumbs, I want possibly like just 2 servings. So that would equal about, I sucked in math, so 28 plus 28, carry 1, 4. So that's like, it's like 56 grams. So like I said, what you'll basically do is make sure it's evened out, so it's back at 0. And then you just pretty much put it in here until it gets to 56 grams. Right? So we're getting up there now. All right, so right now it's at 54 grams. I don't think this is really gonna be enough, which I know it ain't. It's not gonna be enough. So what I'm gonna do is do 1 more serving. So I'm gonna do 28 more grams. And don't judge me, because I need to add it up. All right, so in total, it's actually going to be 84 grams, right? So it's at 56, so we're just gonna keep adding until we get to 84. You don't want to do too much at a time, because you might go over. So all right, 1 more gram. Oh, I see, I went over just that quickly. All right, so we got 85 grams of breadcrumbs, right? Next ingredient is going to be egg whites, egg makers, whatever you want to call them. The Great Value version. I don't really buy name brand for a reason. It's too expensive for the same thing. So we got the Great Value version, egg makers. Like I said before, you want to just even the scale out. Put your bowl or whatever you're gonna put on it on the scale, even it out 1 more time. The thing about egg whites is they're pretty much straight protein. And if y'all can't see the nutrition facts, I'll put it on the screen, but it's straight protein. It's no calories, my bad. It's no carbs and no fats, straight protein. So if you want to do this recipe, if you're on keto, you can do eggs if you're on keto, but if not, go for the egg whites. All right, so same thing. Let me show y'all. For every 3 tablespoons or 46 grams of egg whites, it's 25 calories, right? So for this, I'm gonna do about 4 servings. So in total, it's gonna be 184 grams. So again, even it out so it's at 0, and then you just pour until you get there. And like I said, you don't want to pour too much or put too much on there at once. Just want to give it a second so it can register. Should be almost there. Just drop a little bit. All right, cool, boom, 184. Now, you can go ahead and season your egg whites or your breadcrumbs, personally, I don't really season it just because the sauces have majority of the seasoning, so there's really no reason for me to season the batter or the breading. Alright y'all, so after you weigh out your egg whites as well as your breadcrumbs, what you want to do is grab your chicken tenderloins. What you're going to do is just basically rinse them off, and then you're going to pat them dry and get ready to dip. Alright, so in order to make these chicken tenders really stick, like make the breading really stick, what I like to do is double dip them. So what you're going to do, take one of your chicken tenders, dip it into the egg white wash, shake it off a little bit, dip it into the breadcrumbs, shake it off a little bit, go back into the egg wash, let it drip just for a little, and then back into the breadcrumbs. So this way, if it don't really coat on the first time when you actually dip it into the breadcrumbs, it should definitely coat evenly the second time you dip it back in. So you're just pretty much gonna repeat the process for all the chicken tenders, and then make sure you spray your air fryer with non-stick spray before you put these in the air fryer. You don't want them to stick to the foil because it's not gonna be good for you. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and complete this process, and then I'll show y'all what's next. All right, y'all, so like I said, make sure you spray the pan down or the rack down with non-stick. And I'm gonna also spray a little bit of non-stick on the tenders as well. Just something I like to do, just in case they start crisping up a little too much in there, they won't burn. All right, y'all, so we just went for 7 minutes at 400 degrees in the air fryer. As you can see, they're actually looking pretty good. What I'm gonna do is flip them over, then cook them for 7 more minutes, still on 400, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Stay tuned. Next, what we're gonna do is chop our potatoes. So I got 2 rows of potatoes here. Air fried potatoes, or air fried French fries, I should say. They pretty much simple. Chop them up, season them, throw a little non-stick on it, then throw it right in there, and just check it periodically. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get these chopped up. So they look pretty done to me, so we're gonna just cut one open just to see if they're fully cooked. Oh, hot. Well done to me. Alright, so in a mixing bowl, I just mixed a little bit of seasoning salt. You can use whatever you like, honestly. Himalayan salt, regular, whatever you want on your fries. But once I mix it a little bit, just hit it with a little non-stick, shake them up, throw those right into the air fryer. So I'm gonna shake, even them out a little bit, and I would say put these on 400 for probably about 10 minutes. Alright, so while those are cooking in a mixing bowl, I'm just gonna quickly mix the sauces on the chicken tenders. So I'm just gonna place 2 chicken tenders in here, probably like a half one. Oh man, look at that bad boy, man, juicy, hot, piping. Oh, it's gonna be good. That's our finished product for the buffalo tenders. Alright, so got this washed out. Now we are going to do the barbecue tenders. So same thing. Put the barbecue tenders, or put the tenders in the bowl. And I'm actually gonna use the marinade to coat these. I actually like this one's the smoky mesquite marinade. GU, sugar-free. Best macros. I'm gonna put them on the screen, but these are the best macros you can find, and it's actually good, sugar-free. So yeah, So we're gonna use these to coat it. Just gonna coat it. And go ahead and shake it up. All right, y'all, so like I said, you're gonna need your kitchen scale now. So the fries are done. I'm just gonna weigh out 200 grams. All right, so I got it at about 199, but that's good enough. I'm not gonna go over. So we have, I did weigh my chicken out. That's what I did forget. But looking at this, this is probably about 6 ounces of chicken and then 200 grams of potatoes. All right, y'all, so there you have it. Air fried chicken tenders with some home style fries. Ready to eat, really hungry. But it came out pretty good. I already tasted it. It's really good, especially for it being low calorie and healthy, not fried. I mean, like, you really can't beat this. But yeah, y'all, get a recipe a try. Let me know how y'all like it. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace. Can't forget the bell, never, never.